The summer holidays are mere weeks away, which means that most motorhome owners have dusted off their vehicles, booked a pitch at the caravan site, and are ready to take off on their annual family holiday. However, as we all know, even the best laid plans can go awry, especially if children are involved. All families want from a motorhome holiday is to relax, have the children enjoy themselves, and for everyone to get along. Yet, to ensure this happens, it is imperative that you pack wisely. One of the great things about motorhome holidays is that you don't really feel like you're truly away from home, as your vehicle is yours to adapt and make feel like an extension of your house. This can be a great ally when it comes to taking kids away, as most arguments that happen when on holiday are due to the fact that they feel uncomfortable or missing something, such as their favourite toy, or even their bed. If you are planning on getting on a plane, it's impossible for your kids to take a huge amount of things to comfort them. But with a motorhome, you have all the space you need and no luggage restrictions. If you have young children, why not make sure they bring their own duvets and pillows with them, as well as a few of their favourite toys or books? Even though you don't want your motorhome filled to the brim, having your child feel comfortable could keep everyone happy. Unless you are going somewhere in Europe that is guaranteed sun for your whole trip, you should definitely plan for rain. Rainy days can be a real pain, not only because it means you are stuck inside all day, but also because they can put everyone in a bad mood. However, if you bring some rainy day backups, you could even find yourself enjoying your day inside. For instance, why not bring a bunch of your favourite films, some board games, or even a game console? Even though motorhome holidays are supposed to be about going outside, spending some quality time together, in the warm you can actually have fun. On the other hand, if you have a day out planned, then you will need to have the equipment with you to brave the rain. Wellington boots, waterproof coats, extra thick socks and hats will keep you and your family warm and snug, even if the weather is poor. And there is nothing better than coming home after being in the cold to a nice warm motorhome. Motorhome insurance is great for when something goes wrong with your vehicle, yet unfortunately doesn't cover all your passengers. Mistakes, no matter how safe you are with your children, you will probably find at one point they will end up slipping up and scratching their knees or get a cold. This is why it's important to make sure that your motorhome is stocked with medicines and first aid kit before you go away. Even if it's just for a couple of days, you should also make sure that all your medicines are still in date. You don't want to end up rushing round looking for a pharmacy when you should be enjoying yourselves. Travelling with children can be relatively stress-free if you make sure you pack for nearly every eventuality and have a few tricks up your sleeve. Just remember that happy kids mean happy parents, which is what everyone wants on holiday. If you're planning the ultimate family motorhome holiday in Scotland, if you're hoping to give the kids a taste of adventure this holiday season, then a family motorhome holiday in Scotland is the perfect way to do it. You can feel free to explore the unique views and culture that Scotland has to offer, from white sands in the west to rock pools and pebble beaches in the east, all the while keeping the comforts of home with you, in case of any unexpected tantrums. There's so much to do in Scotland that it's a good idea to plan on your priorities from the beginning, so you don't miss out on something you would have really loved. That being said, pace yourself and be honest with how much time you have to play with. As we all know with kids, you need to plan for the unplannable too. So it's good to keep some extra time unplanned either end of any activities in case of an urgent need to care for scraped knees or unexpected roadworks. There really is something for every kind of adventurer when you're on holiday in Scotland. You're guaranteed to have fun and memorable experiences with the whole family. The best thing about travelling by motorhome is that you don't need to choose some activities over others. You can just fasten into your motorhome and travel to where your next adventure is. There are 3 motorhome bays opposite Tesco's in Oban. It's well known that kids of all ages love camping, and a motorhome affords far more luxury than a tent. Whether you are planning a trip staying on recognised campsites or intent to find the quietest secluded spots each night, motorhomes offer great accommodation for families thanks to the separate sleeping zones, where the younger family members can be tucked away leaving Mum and Dad to enjoy a little adult time. If planning a day out to an attraction, you can take the motorhome with you, so you don't have to worry about packing all those things in advance that you may or may not need. Those of you with very young children will certainly appreciate this. Having your own private toilet and bathroom that you can use if you don't want to get up, get dressed, to use campsite facilities in the middle of the night with young ones is a real bonus too, and may be useful whilst on the road for those unplanned emergencies.